Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Vine, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. If you're planning on coming to China anytime soon, you should definitely watch this video because in this video I'll be disclosing to you some of the information you can't find anywhere else on the internet except in this video. Sometimes the thought of leaving your family and traveling to a different place can be a very difficult pill to swallow. But do you know what can even be a harder pill to swallow? Arriving in the country you've traveled to and not being able to settle down properly. So to prevent you from going through this stress of not knowing how to settle down, I have taken my time to list out some things that I think are very necessary for you if you're trying to pack and travel to a country like China. You should definitely watch this video to find out more of the things you will need as a person traveling to China. Maybe as a student or whatever you're coming to China to do, you will definitely need some of these things. First things first, if you're religious like me, I'm a Christian, so it was very important for me to pack my Bible as the very first thing to bring along with me to China because I did some research and I found out that getting a Bible in China can be very difficult, or even a Quran. So, if you're coming to China, it's definitely very important for you as a religious person or a Christian like me to bring your Bible because you need it to practice your religion. The second thing I think is very necessary if you're coming to China is your home delicacies. Now, don't get me wrong. For me personally, it wasn't very necessary because I'm someone that can adapt to different kinds of food. But if you know you have a hard time adapting to different food, then I think you might have a hard time adapting to Chinese food immediately you arrive in China. So it's advisable that you come with maybe a few things from your country. If you're Nigerian, you can bring like dried egusi, a bit of palm oil, just so that you can use these things before you finally adapt to Chinese food, and it can be easier for you to gradually adapt, rather than going straight from arriving in China and not liking the food at all and being in a difficult position. But trust me, Chinese food is not bad at all. If you're someone that likes spicy foods, you will definitely enjoy Chinese food, okay? The third thing you should definitely put in your box when coming to China is your traditional attire. I feel like this is mainly for students, not for businessmen and women, because as a student, you'll be required to do some traditional activities, maybe traditional integration with people from other countries. So you would be required to dress in your traditional attire at least once or twice, maybe in a semester, or maybe once in a semester. I don't know, depending on your school though. But then it's very important because you need to showcase your culture to other people here in China. So I think it's a very wise thing to pack along with you. This one is something you definitely know you're going to bring along with you to China, and it's a phone. But it's very important to bring a good phone with you to China because a phone that is not good can definitely pack up. Like I had a situation where my friend who brought her in Nigeria, as soon as she arrived in China, the phone just stopped working during winter and she couldn't do anything than to go get a new phone. So to avoid being in such a situation, I think you should get a very good phone. VPN is the next important thing you will need when you come to China, okay? So you need a VPN to be able to use the internet. Now I'm going to suggest to you some VPNs that I personally use. They're actually free, so you could use them. Some of the free VPNs I use are VPNify and AOX VPN. Those are the only two free VPNs I know for phones. But for your laptop, because you also need a VPN for your laptop, you can try Paladin VPN. Then the paid one I used to use, but I no longer use, is Shio VPN. You should try to get these VPN apps before you enter China because it's important. If not, you will not be able to use the internet at all because apps like Google, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, they are all blocked in China. Another app you should definitely consider downloading or putting in your phone before you arrive in China is a good translator. Now I know that the iPhone comes with already with a translator, but then I think the best translator you should get when coming to China is the Baidu translator. It's a free translator. You don't need to pay money. So all you do is download it from the App Store or your store in your Android phone, and then you'll be able to use a translator because as if you're arriving in China, you may not be able to speak like fluent Chinese, and you may need to, you definitely, not you may, you will definitely need to communicate at the airport with officials. And to be honest, not all of them know how to speak English. So you definitely need a translator. Okay. You need a translator. Very important. Don't forget to trust me, I ran into challenges. Let me give you a brief story. The first time I arrived in China in 2019, I had so many stopping points. I left Nigeria, Abuja to Guangzhou and then to Kunming. In Kunming, I ran into problems because we were taking a local flight and we had packed so many things from Nigeria, and our boxes were like overweight. I was traveling with my friend, by the way, and our boxes were overweight. So we were trying to communicate to the local authorities that we were going to pay the excess, that they should just tell us how much it was. But they kept on shouting at us in Chinese because we didn't know how to speak anything. We were just clueless. I would translate on my phone and try to talk to her, and she would yell into her translator because she was just tired of dealing with the frustration because we didn't know anything. We were just standing there. So, to prevent a situation like that from happening to you, my brothers and sisters, please get your translator, get it working, okay? I didn't have a good translator. That was the truth. So, when I would translate something, it would go and say something else to her. And she was just mad, okay? So, you don't want to be frantic in the airport and scared and worried about missing your flight. So if you need to communicate well to a Chinese person, you need a good translator app. And Baidu Translate is the best one I can possibly suggest to you. Another thing I think is very important for you to pack when coming to China is an extension plug. Now I'm going to insert the picture of the kind of extension plug you should definitely get, because one thing is the socket in China is definitely different from the socket you have back home. So if you arrive with a charger that is a Nigerian charger, when you come here, you will not be able to charge your phone, okay? Your phone, okay, maybe not Nigerian, but like if you come from a different country to China, the sockets differ, okay? I'm going to show you what the Chinese socket looks like, and I'm going to show you what the socket in my country looks like. So it's different. So for you to be able to plug your Nigerian charger, you need an extension. So you should definitely get an extension that looks like this so that you don't run into problems charging your phone. Definitely get an extension plug. Moving on. Now this particular one, is very important. Dress according to the weather. Please dress according to the weather. China is one country that is known for its extreme weather conditions, because in winter it gets very, very cold, like to minus 1, 2, 3 degrees, and also in summer it gets to like 30, 32, 34, even 40 sometimes. So you want to dress according to the weather. If you're coming in winter, definitely purchase at least one winter coat, because I feel like purchasing too many winter coats may increase your luggage at the airport. So just one is enough. And also, please don't put it in your check-in bags, okay? Have it with you, because if you if you arrive and you're freezing, there's no way you're going to go and beg the airport officials to give you your box. You might not even know where your box is at that point until you settle with immigrations and you move out to get your box. So you don't want to be feeling too cold and uncomfortable. You don't want that for yourself. So you should definitely come with a winter coat if you're coming in winter. And in summer, if you're coming, please dress according to the weather. Don't dress with a suit. You don't want to be burning inside, okay? Also pack clothes that are weather appropriate. Come with clothes that are weather appropriate. I won't say come with I won't say you shouldn't bring clothes, because most people always say don't pack too many clothes. Yeah, don't pack too many clothes, but at least bring clothes that are enough to, keep you going for the time being. Don't pack too many clothes actually, but just bring clothes that are enough for you to settle down with. If you're a student, you might need clothes that you can wear to lectures for the time being. Okay, you don't want to, as soon as you arrive, start going shopping. It might be a bit of stress on you. So, except you're fine with it, then it's okay. Do you? I think from September to March, sorry. Yeah, I think from September to March or around that is winter. Then summer should be from June to August, I think. Yeah. So you should pack according to the period you're coming. So yeah. Now, this is the last one I'm going to be talking about in today's video. Maybe if I remember others, I'll mention in subsequent videos. But if you're a brown skin lady or you're a dark skin lady and you love to do your makeup, please buy your makeup things as you're coming, because if you arrive here, buying or finding your perfect shade of foundation is like gambling, because you can literally buy one shade, order it online, and when it comes, it will be looking yellow or orange. So you don't want you don't want to be gambling with your money. So you want to just buy your things as you're coming, jeje. Maybe if you are living in a big city like Chengdu or Shanghai, you'll be able to find your shades of foundation. But for me, I'm living in a small city, so finding those things in the malls are impossible. You can't find your foundation in the mall. It's impossible. Okay, so yeah, it's very it's not so important if you're someone that doesn't like makeup. But for me, I like makeup, so yeah, I it's important. Okay, so with that, we've come to the end of today's video. But before I leave, I would like to give you some advice that will help you when you just arrive at the airport. First, you should keep some dollars on you. I think this is something every traveler knows. And also, please and please don't change your dollars at the airport, okay? You shouldn't change dollars at the airport because you risk getting fake money. You can be given a lot of fake RMB, and that could be a problem to you when you take it to the bank. When you arrive and you are about to take a taxi, don't act like a Johnny just come or a novice, someone who is just arriving in a place for the first time. You should act like someone who is confident in themselves. If not, the taxi driver can read your body language and he's definitely going to take you on a longer route to your destination to increase the mileage so that he can, get more money from you, basically. So if it should have been like a shorter way, he's gonna use a longer way so that he can get more money from you if he knows you're someone that is new to the area. Also, yeah, when you arrive China, I think China is a beautiful country. So you should definitely enjoy your stay here. And whatever you came to do, I wish you do it well and you achieve the results you're hoping to achieve. If you came to tour, enjoy your tourism. If you came to school, I wish you the best in your education and in your studies. If you came for business, I hope your business goes well. And yeah, also, if you're someone who lives in China or you've been to China before and you feel like there's anything that should be added to this list, please feel free to comment in the comment section below and tell us more of what you think we should be packing or putting in our boxes when we are coming to China. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful in any way, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like and share this video to your friends. Thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.